All right, welcome back to the track. We're at Lime Rock Park in Connecticut right now.
We're actually in our office right now.
Oh, well, yeah, we're at the office because we didn't do any filming because we're having just too much fun doing a million laps at the Lime Rock Park in Connecticut, which is like the most epic old school track there is. This is on board Chris's 135i with the 80 HP following around the Emmanuel M4 G80 I'm driving today, or I was driving that day, right in front of us right now. Totally stock, just with tires and pads. But yeah,
It was pretty nice to just be able to show up and put on tires and pads and have it just like actually function.
I mean, the G80, honestly, it didn't handle very nimbly, I would say. Like, it wasn't like a small car, but it certainly didn't disappoint. And I did like literally a million laps with not a single problem, not a single limp mode, not a single anything. It just sat there and drove around, and it was amazing.
Which is pretty good because it was like 85, 88 degrees and like humid the whole time, so pretty impressive.
Yeah, I was happy with it. And then, but yeah, so basically this is Lime Rock Park, old school track, where all the old famous guys used to race, like Paul Newman and all the old guys who used to do IndyCar, sports car, and everything else in between during the same year, because this is a different racing world back then. It was way different. We have this great hill in front of us for spectators. We have the beautiful hills and mountains in the background.
Yeah, we're definitely not in the Midwest right now.
No.
This is not what Gingerman scenery looks like.
We're getting onto the Paul Newman Strait here. I don't know, Gridlife just put on this awesome event. If you have the opportunity to go to Gridlife Lime Rock, I 100% recommend it, or any track day in Lime Rock for that matter.
Yeah. If it wasn't 13 hours away, we would go way more often.
Yeah, super fun. It's short track, so you can just keep making improvement really quickly because you can do the same thing over and over again. And I mean, you basically have to set up the car like a reverse NASCAR because you're just doing right almost the entire lap.
Yeah, there's only the one left.
Yeah.
Which, if we were like actually good at suspension and like could think ahead, we would like try to set it up for that. But
I think Chris is about to bury the speedo right here.
yeah, this is lowest boost setting too. She gets moving and grooving. But yeah, so I think we were just messing around. This was like the first session. I'm pretty sure that there's still a Mazda parked in Apex up here that we were just like, what are you doing? He was just chilling.
Yeah,
he's just hanging out.
Making sure one a little interesting.
Yeah.
But here we go to turn 3.
This is where I'm just absolutely terrible.
You want to sacrifice basically everything turning late, which Chris is not doing.
No, I never do. So I always feel like I'm going to blow off the other side. But now the car has front grip, so I can, but I'm just not used to it.
So my goal is to sacrifice there so I can hold it flat through 4. And then you have to basically touch the brakes here, get the car pointed in, and then gas up the hill and over the crest. Basically, Chris's car will do a burnout as you go across the hill.
Yeah, there you go.
The G80 has like a foot and a half of suspension droop in the factory suspension, so it never gets off the ground. It just looks like it has super high ride height as you crest.
Literally.
And then you go down this hill, your balls go into your throat, and you feel like you're going to die, and then you get back on the gas.
And just point it straight and hope for the best, basically.
Yeah.
But it's so nice that it's a short lap, because you really can just do a bunch of laps. Some safety trucks on the track.
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not, right? But this is Lime Rock. They're legit. All right, they're like, go, just keep having fun. Just don't worry about the Mazda at Apex. We'll take care of that. So they're going out to grab the
They're like, we're
Mazda.
good enough to go get cars while you still stay on track.
Honestly, guys, if you haven't driven a real professional race circuit, it is amazing the difference between a professional, like, tow crew
Yes.
and, like, a random tow crew. Like, the difference is way more than you think. And as people who get towed often, we at Seems Legit Garage have come to appreciate the experienced road crew.
Well, it just makes the whole weekend better, right? Because they can get everyone out fast, and you don't end up sitting around for 30 minutes while they just fiddle around. They're like, nope, you're off. They like take one look at it. They're like, okay, we need the big truck. They go get the big truck. They get you off. There's 100 exits. They can get you off. It's nice.
I think this is Chris and I just being dopes.
Yeah, we were just black flags, so we're just coasting around. But
yeah, I mean, as you can see, the scenery here is just like unreal. The viewing spectator areas are like amazing because everything's so raised up over the track.
yeah.
The elevation changes are super great. All right, so
this is just cut into. This is one of my faster laps. Again, we didn't do a great job of getting a lot of footage, but this was like a low 59.
yeah, and also because the cloudy and sunniness is kind of hard to see, so bear with us here.
Yeah, and also bear with me clearing codes really quick.
Yeah, nothing like a little quick code clear on the fly.
Yeah, usually I save this for the back straight at Gingerman.
But here at Lime Rock, there's no brakes.
No, there's none. You just play in your mirrors. Luckily, I could do the buttons without even looking at the tablet. But
I could never do this. Maybe now I can with my new Eagle Eyes.
True, you got contacts now.
Oh my god. So.
But yeah, turn off traction control and just fly down the hill. The hill is not as intimidating on video as it is in real life.
In real
It's
life,
similar to like
yeah.
Road Atlanta, where you're just like,
It is like Lord Land. Like when I say like your balls going to your throat, like you are like on the gas and your body is telling you should lift off now.
it's literally like a roller coaster.
So you brake as deep as you can and you get it turned in tight here. And the goal is to stay tighty on the inside, come out a little bit in the middle, but turn 2 right here happens really quick. And if
Yeah.
you go too wide on turn 2, you will end up in the trees like a Supra.
Yes, that poor Supra did. And then you're not supposed to turn in early like this, but again, I always turn in early and see how long I have a steering wheel turn, which is terrible. And then what happens is it screws this corner.
Yeah.
Now I can't get on power till like right here.
But luckily Chris has 700 horsepower, so now we're
Yes.
going down the straightaway.
So even when people gap me a little bit, I would just catch up, so it wasn't a problem.
Well-
But yeah, just turn in and then just
Let it
hope
set.
that you don't pull a Forza or iRacing and just drift into that wall when you come over there.
Which people did. That is a scary corner because,
Yeah.
and also this is unlike anything you really are used to feeling. So it's just like it has a weird feeling, and also the camber changes throughout the corner.
Yep.
It stays cambered in, then it flattens, then it cambers again. It's very odd.
It's very weird, but yeah, we just basically fly down the hill
And
and go straight.
going down the hill is just a brush of the brakes. If you, and maybe not if you're crazy.
I was lifting at the end. It depended on how
Yeah.
well you hit the corner before as
Yeah,
well.
you
Because
can-
you're trying to always figure out, do
Yeah.
you downshift or do you just brake a little bit and then roll in slower? But
We have the M4, get her turned in, nice and lazy. It's just a big car, you know. It's just a big car.
I mean, the new ones are like 3,800 pounds, but it doesn't quite drive like it's 3,800 pounds.
This is daily driving, by the way. This is my little brother, who secretly is a professional racing car driver, the Stig, and he went 2/10 faster than me in his only session. With the M4, he drove his Subaru the whole weekend and somehow did not blow it up. But M4 here, obviously moving along quite well for just it's in its environment. You know, we're basically Nürburgringing it right now, getting it turned in, getting it up the hill. Dilly was a bit more aggressive with these fast corners coming up. I was a little bit nice. I was a little bit like, wow, I don't want to wreck this nice car. I haven't even really yet myself. So, but yeah, I mean, flat out, and you're gonna come down this hill and go, oh god.
I mean, it was a bad lap. It was still like 101 something, so it was pretty good for the GT class.
Yeah, I mean, whatever it was basically almost everything you could get out of the car. You know what I mean, for what it was.
Yeah.
And like I said, this M4 was just on track doing well with literally just brakes and pads. I'm sorry, just brake pads and tires.
It just goes to show how awesome these cars are. Like, they've really come so far.
Yeah, truly. I was extremely impressed. Like, imagine just having a car going to the track and having fun. Like, I can't imagine that. It's unheard of.
That's why people accept just being slow. They have way more fun, but they're way less stressed out.
Yeah.
Look at Kyle showing off the guns there.
Yeah, here we were watching some drifting. There was all the professional guys here this weekend. Put on a great show.
Jimmy Oaks, he just got a LS in that thing.
Yeah.
There's Mike. Also, I think Adam had the 4-rotor.
Oh yeah.
Just screams.
Yeah.
Pretty sick. TJ Hunt Super killed it.
Look at that thing was awesome. That pickup truck.
Truck's
Turk's pickup truck. There's LC. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to see you guys at the track soon. Next year, I guess, when Gridlife starts up again, we'll have a new car. So stay tuned to see what it is.
Yeah, no shit. It's coming out soon, actually.
Yeah.